And Saturn is in opposition this weekend, and our first alert meteorologist Brian Bachman is breaking down what it means in this moment of science.
Bonus in the stargazing world this weekend with the best viewing conditions of the year to be able to spot Saturn. Saturn will actually be at opposition this weekend, coming up officially on August 27th, coming up on Sunday. What that will mean in part is that Saturn will be visible for the longest period in the night sky, visible essentially from sunset all the way through to sunrise. You want to look toward the southeastern sky just after sunset, kind of looking for this yellowish star that'll rise above the horizon. It'll then move through the southern sky throughout the night and eventually set in the southwest sky just before we get to sunrise. But this opposition phenomenon, what are we talking about here? Well, why don't we bring Saturn out, put it right here in the studio, and we're going to model this out here for you. Saturn at opposition, put simply, means that Saturn and the sun are on opposite sides of the Earth from one another. So we can kind of imagine what this looks. We'll model it out here for you. The sun way out there in space in the center of the solar system. Planet Earth, of course, where we are, sitting at about 93 million miles from the sun, and Saturn right here, sitting at a cool 885 million miles away from the sun. Put simply, this opposition means that if we put the sun at our back, standing here on Earth, we look out into the night sky, Saturn is directly ahead. So that opposition gives us the greatest length of time during the overnight period to spot Saturn, and Saturn also at its brightest, since the most direct rays of the sunlight go straight towards Saturn, reflect off of Saturn's clouds, and also make it appear a little bit brighter in the sky. Some other notes about Saturn: it's the second largest planet in the solar system, and part of the reason it's so bright in the night sky. It's also the most distant planet that we can see with the naked eye here from Earth. You can see it from most spots unaided on Earth, even if you have an area that has high light pollution. However, if you want to get a good look at the more iconic feature of Saturn, its ring system, that is something you need some help for. Either a pair of binoculars or a telescope from a dark location will hopefully give you the full view as we see Saturn move into the skies at opposition for its best viewing conditions of the year this weekend. That's your moment of science for this week. I'm Brian Bachman.